I've had the design for the Northseeker in my head for over a year now. I basically wanted a simpler version of our iconic Rainmaker backpack designed for people to comfortably carry every day. It was going to be a 2 and maybe 2.5 compartment pack with a clamshell main section for easy loading and unloading. And yet somehow the design process ended up being a much bigger headache than I thought it would be. The main issue we kept running into was the shape and the size of the pack. The very first prototype that we made was just completely wrong. It was far too stumpy, and when you carried it on your back, it looked like you had a cardboard box strapped to your back. The pack would also wobble all over the place if you loaded a second compartment with anything remotely weighty, and that was just a bad carry experience. But I didn't want to give up the capacity. I tried making it taller and slimmer, but it just didn't really help things. The fact was that the main compartment had just too much depth.
Looks okay, huh?
You convincing me or yourself?
I had to take some out. I think the first 2 prototypes were about 28 liters, but the final one we settled on was about 25 liters large and a 20 liter medium. Then there was the thing about the front pocket. I didn't want to leave the face of the bag blank because that just felt so boring. But I also didn't want to slap a bunch of webbing or Velcro patch there because it would end up looking too much like the Rainmaker. So I took a page from our new Ronin Sparrow and installed a vertical zip, complete with rain flaps to make it more stealthy. Bad idea. Since this compartment didn't have its own dedicated space, the moment you loaded it with anything that had dimension, it would bulge out. It looked really ugly. Even when I tried to reinforce the sides so the fabric wouldn't pull, it just didn't look nice. I could have solved this by leaving the rain flaps off, but I thought the strip of exposed zipper would look too unsightly. But now seeing it on the final pack, okay lah, I've grown to like it a bit. That left one last headache to solve. The side pockets. There are 2 ways we can realistically do side pockets. You can either do a solid Cordura pocket or a flexible one with stretchy fabric. I like the solid pocket for its stability and the fact that you can maintain the same color as the rest of the bag. But the trade-off is that there will be a bulge because the fabric isn't stretchy and we needed the extra fabric to fit the circumference of a water bottle. On the other hand, stretchy fabric gives the pack such a clean look because of how it can sit flush. However, if you stuff a bottle in there, the pocket does look like it's struggling a little. After all, there's only so far you can stretch a stretchy fabric. So it was back to good old Cordura. The Northseeker was finally looking right, and it was about damn time. It's been a while since we have launched a brand new product from the ground up, and I can't wait to see what you do with it.